Just say you be my firefly. Take every.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing really well, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Teagan Parsons. I make videos all about health, fitness, lifestyle, and pretty much everything in between. I really hope that you decide to stick around and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much. This is my third and hopefully final time filming this video. Everything just keeps going wrong. But anyway, moving on from that, for today's video I thought I would finally give you guys a what's on my Apple Watch video. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything that's on my Apple Watch, telling you all of my favorite apps. They are going to be apps that already come on the watch, also third-party apps that I have downloaded myself. They're going to be anything from productivity, health, fitness, wellness, all of those sorts of things. So if you're on the hunt for some new Apple Watch apps, then make sure you stay tuned. So this is my Apple Watch. It is a Apple Watch Series 6. It's the 44mm version, I think that's what it is. Out of the two sizing options, it's the bigger one. I think it's 44mm. It is the 44mm GPS1. I have it in the rose gold body color, and then I still have the strap that comes already with it, so the nice baby pink. I got this one for Christmas and I absolutely love it. I have used my Apple Watch hands down every single day since I received it. I honestly love it so much. It helps me out with so many aspects of my life. There's just so many things in my day-to-day life that I use it for, so I absolutely love it. So if you are someone that is sitting on the fence and undecided about whether you should or shouldn't buy an Apple Watch, I would highly recommend it. I reckon you will not regret it one bit. Alright, we're going to jump into what is on my watch now. I'll flip you guys around and we'll have a look. Alrighty, so this is a close-up of my watch. Please excuse my nails, they're still not living their best life ever since I got fake nails and took them off. So this is the close-up of my watch. This is the home screen that I use. This is the modular home screen. Up the top here I have my activity rings, then I have the clock, the weather, then I have this little app down here that I use to track my water. We'll jump into what that is and how to get that there a little bit later. My steps there, how many steps I've done for the day. That is also using a third-party app, so we'll jump a little bit later into how to get that there. And then I've just got this workout app here. So these are all the things that I use the most. I've put all of the features that I use the most on this watch on this front screen, so that's really accessible. This is also really customizable. I'll go into how you can customize this in a couple of seconds. So yeah, that's the home screen that I use 90% of the time. I also have another one over here which has a couple photos of my boyfriend and I that just taps through if I ever just feel like being cute and having that one on there. I have this one which isn't really supposed to be on there. I don't know how that got there. That's just a photo of myself. I also have this one which is really cute and simple, and it kind of matches the band. It's just a cute little simple pink watch face. Looks really cute and stylish. And then I also have this one which has physical activity on it, so if you're someone that is very into exercise and everything like that, that's a good watch face to have. And then this one which I've never used and also don't really know why that's there. So yeah, that is what the home screen looks like. When we slide down, we have our notification center. Slide up, we've got the Wi-Fi option here, so you can have Wi-Fi on to access Siri and all that sort of thing. Next to that, we've got something really cool that I use literally all the time. It is to ping your phone. So if you are like me and you wear your watch literally everywhere and always misplace your phone, you can just tap this little thing. If it's like in another room or something and you aren't sure what room your phone's in, you can just tap this thing and it'll ping your phone like so. So then you can hear where the bloody hell your phone is, so you can run into that room and then tap it again and figure out exactly where your phone is. So that's really useful, and I use that literally all the time because I'm always putting my phone down and then forgetting where the hell it is. We've got our battery percentage here, so you can also tap on this one and turn on power reserve. That basically just makes it so that only the time is displayed on the screen if your battery is running like critically low and you really need it to last you a bit longer. There's that option. We've also got the silent option here. I'm sure most people know what that that's for. We've got theatre mode. I put this one on when I'm in bed. This just basically makes it so that your screen doesn't light up without you making it light up. You don't get any notifications, that sort of thing. So that's really good to put on while you sleep so that you don't roll over in the middle of the night and then your phone lights up in front of your face and then wakes you up or something. We've got do not disturb, which I'm sure a lot of people also know what that is, just don't get any notifications or calls or anything like that come through. We've got the bedtime function, which is pretty similar to do not disturb. We've got a flashlight, which is really handy if you're ever in a dark room and only have your watch on you and want to see. We've got airplane mode. I'm sure we all know what that is. We've got this water function, which I'm not 100% sure, but I think you put that on when you're in a bath or a pool or something, and then turn this here and then it ejects all of the water out of the speakers, I believe. I've never actually used that function before, but I think that's what that one's for. And then we've got airdrop. I think that's what that is, or is it? Yeah. Not 100% sure what that one is, to be completely honest with you. And then next one over and last one is this walkie-talkie function. So this one's really cool. I've never actually used it myself, but I know what it does. So if you are connected to someone else that has a Apple Watch and you both have this walkie-talkie function on, you can basically just speak to their Apple Watch. You can say something in here and then it'll basically play out of the speakers of their Apple Watch. So that one's really cool. Back to the home screen. Tap this little button here, we go in. This is where I have all my apps. I just have them displayed like this. You can also have all of your apps displayed in a list if that's what you prefer, but yeah, this is all of my apps. I just have the ones that I use most in the center, so that's all of those there. I won't dive too deeply into those apps yet, obviously, because there is going to be a section of this video dedicated specifically to that. Alright, now how I have my Apple Watch customized. You use the Apple Watch app that you download whenever you have an Apple Watch. My Apple Watch needs to get updated. Cool. We can go into here. Those are all of my watch faces there. You can swipe across into face gallery. There's a whole bunch of pre-made watch faces here. You can go through and select one and use it as is. I'm pretty sure they're all customizable. At least all the ones I've used have been customizable. I'm not sure if every single watch face on here is customizable or not, but anyway. So the one I use is called Modular. That's just these ones here. As you can see, there is a whole bunch of colorways there. You can just go into one of them. You can customize the color or anything. As you can see, there's loads and loads of color options. So I think it's this one here or that one, not too sure, one of those. And then you can also customize what's displayed on there. So if there's any particular apps that you want to access very easily because you use them all the time, you can pop that on there. So down here there is top left, middle, bottom left, bottom middle and bottom right. So you can choose a whole bunch of different applications to have access to from there. You can come in here and add your stopwatch there, for example, if that's something that you use all the time, or your calendar if you're a busy person and want to see what you have coming up in your day. So yeah, that is the face watch I use, and that is how you can customize that one. Alright, so that's a quick overview of everything that is in my watch without diving too deep into all of the specific apps. So let's jump into the specific apps that I love and use every single day now. So as I said, there are some that already come on the app and there's also some that I have downloaded myself. So yeah, if you are someone that's specifically looking for some more Apple Watch apps, then this section of the video is for you. I'll start out with the ones that already come on the Apple Watch, get those out of the way, the ones I use all the time and love. Alright, the very first one that I use all the time is this activity one. So this has these 3 rings there, as you can see. The red one is how many active calories or kilojoules you have burnt in that day. So that's from doing intentional activity like getting up to walk to the fridge or going to do an exercise, something like that. So that is how many kilojoules you have burnt. The green one is exercise minutes, so how many minutes in that day you have specifically exercised. And then the blue one is the stand goal, so that shows you how many hours in that day you have stood for more than 2 minutes. Also, something that's really handy that comes kind of built into this is if it gets to the last 10 minutes of an hour and you have not stood up for more than 2 minutes yet, it will send you a notification saying you need to stand up for 2 minutes so that you can add on an hour to your stand goal for the day. So that's really helpful if you're someone that works from home or something like that, or in an office and you spend 90% of the day sitting down at your desk. And then scroll down, it has your steps there for the day. That number is not the same as this number because that is using a third-party app, as I mentioned before, because it won't let you hook that number from the activity up directly to the home screen. So that's that. Shows you how many kilometers you walked that day, how many flights of stairs you've climbed. You can change your goals. So for example, I have my exercise goal set to 30 minutes a day. You can change it to 15 minutes. You can change it to 60 minutes. All depends on you. Next one very closely relates to that one. It is the workout app. So that's just this one up here. Anytime you are doing any intentional movement, you can come on here, select what you're going to be doing, and then it'll track it for you. You can either do an open goal, so if you don't have any specific goal in mind, or if you're wanting to, for an indoor walk for example, walk a specific amount of kilometers or anything, you can go into the distance thing and choose how many kilometers you want to walk, that sort of thing, and then it'll notify you when you're halfway to that goal. And then once you've reached that goal, yeah, you can sort of set goals like that for all of these. For strength, you can do like kilojoules burned or time. So like say if you want to work out for half an hour, you can select that. So yeah, that is the workout app. I use that one pretty much every single day, anytime I go to the gym, go for a walk, jump on the treadmill, anything like that. Next one I use all the time and absolutely love is this one. It's called the camera remote app. This basically hooks up directly to your phone, and you can basically see what is in your phone camera. So as you can see there, so I'll put you closer. So that is the camera there. That is what you can see right now. That's me. So yeah, you can just see whatever your phone camera sees through your watch. This is also really handy for like taking Instagram content or something. For example, like I'll set my phone up on a tripod and then walk away and then use this. You can use it to take a photo, so you can click this and it will count down. You can also turn off the countdown option, so you can set up your phone on a tripod, walk away, you can see what you look like in here, see if you're posed right, all that sort of thing, and then take the photo on there, so you don't have to go back and forth between your phone and you have no clue what you look like. So I use that one literally all the time and it's so handy. Okay, those are the main ones that I use that already come on the app, but I do still occasionally use all the other ones that already come on the app, like the heart rate one, for example. You can just look at your heart rate. I don't use that one as often. The phone one, to call people, if your phone is nearby you can do that, and then the audio will play through your phone. Also the stopwatch, which I use all the time at work. The Spotify, so if you're playing music through your phone, you can change songs on here, so you don't have to go grab your phone to change the song, that sort of thing. So yeah, those are the main apps that already come on the watch that I use. Now let's jump into some of the third-party apps that I have downloaded and absolutely love. First one is this one here. This is called Pedometer. This tracks my steps, and this is also what I use to put my steps on that home screen there. So I think it also has another function to record like runs and walks and stuff like that, but I don't actually use it for that. I just simply use it for this function because I really wanted to have my steps displayed on the home screen, and that was the only way to do that. So I downloaded this app, and then what you can do to have your steps displayed on the home screen there is, once you have downloaded the app, obviously go into watch, you can customize your home screen, then go down and select the, where is it, pedometer one, and then it'll just display your steps on the front yet there. So that's really good, and I use that every single day because I do have a goal set for myself to reach 10,000 steps, and it's just nice to be able to see that there, see how many I have done, see how many I need to go. It's just really motivational to have that there. And if I open my watch and see that I've only done 1,000 steps for the day or something, I can be like, oh shit, and then, you know, get off my butt, go for a walk, that sort of thing. Next one is this one. It's called My Water, which is also this one that is, come on, go back, which is also this one that is here, which I use to track my water. So yeah, it's called My Water, and you can basically just add in all of the water that you drink throughout the day. It also have all these other beverage options, which is really cool because all of them obviously have a slight amount of water in it, so that's really cool. But I don't actually track any of those other things. I just prefer to specifically track the water that I'm drinking. So you can go into here, scroll through here, select how many milliliters of water you've drunk. So for example, the water bottle I drink out of is just under a litre, so I'd select that one, and then it'd fill that little thing up. And obviously you want to get to 100% of your water goal. You can change your water goal, obviously, how much you want to drink a day. And then if you go into the home screen, it'll show that little ring around that water drop there, which will show you how far through your water intake goal you have gotten. So that one's really handy if drinking more water is a good goal of yours, because it's just really simple and easy to do, and it can also send you water reminders. I have mine turned off because I don't use it and I don't need to use it, but I'm 99% certain when you first download the app it does send you all of these reminders, basically reminding you to drink, telling you why you should drink water, all of the health benefits, that sort of thing. So it reminds you to drink water. So if you're someone that doesn't regularly think about drinking water, it'll send you those reminders and you can be like, oh shit, yeah, I haven't drunk water in quite a while, I should probably go drink some water. So yeah, I use that one all the time and love it. Next one I use every single day is called Sleep Cycle. It is just this one. It's a lot more detailed on the app on your phone, but I still have it on here and use it all of the time. So basically it is a sleep tracker and an alarm clock. So you can say, for example, if you want to wake up at 5:30 a.m, you can set your alarm for 5:30 a.m, and then at some point between 5 and 5:30 it will wake you up. So the reason that it is a wake up window, not specifically one time, is so that it can wake you up in your lightest stage of sleep. So maybe at 5:30 you would be in the middle of a deep sleep, but 15 minutes earlier you would have been in a light sleep, so that would have been a good time to wake you up and not leave you feeling groggy or anything like that. So I use this every single morning, and honestly it has changed the way I feel throughout the day so much, because sometimes it can be a rude awakening having an alarm go off at a specific time and you're in the middle of a deep sleep and you feel all gross and gluggy and whatever. But whenever this goes off, I always wake up feeling good, because I was in the middle of a light sleep or something like that, so that's really good. It's also not like a rude awakening. It'll just do like a little light buzz and light sound on your wrist, and it's just so much nicer to wake up to than a big scary alarm clock. But yeah, so there is the app for the phone, which if you go onto it is a lot more detailed, and there is a hair there. It'll show you how much you actually slept through the night, what sort of quality it was anytime you spent awake, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's quite interesting to jump on here and see how you slept the night before. So obviously that is an iPhone app that you can use to dive a bit deeper into that as well, but yeah, just downloading that for your phone and using that for this sleep window alarm thing is honestly amazing. Next one I use is this one. It is called Done. It is a habit tracker. You can track your habits on here, so it has all these things here and you can just click on it when you have done it for that day. You can also set up reminders, so if it's something that you are not very good at remembering to do, it'll send you a reminder to do it if you have not already done it. And then once you have completed that habit, you can come on here and just tap on it, and then it will add on that you have completed that today. So for example, I've got 5-minute clean, manifestation, journaling, and stretch, because they're all things that I'm trying to implement into my life every single day. I think unless you buy the premium version, you can only track a limited amount of habits, but I don't have many I need to track anyway, so I just keep it at that. But you can buy the premium version if you would like. I don't think it's too expensive, and yeah, then you can track as many habits as you would like. Alright, last one I believe is this one here. It is called Focus. This is a app that you can use when you're studying or working or something like that. It uses the Pomodoro method. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, which is basically where you study or work really hard for 25 minutes, so you can set a timer for 25 minutes in here. I like to do this, put my phone on airplane mode, put my phone away so that I don't get distracted, knuckle down for 25 minutes, and then at the end of those 25 minutes it'll tell you to take a break, and you can basically either decide to take a long or short break. So normally it would give you a 5-minute break, but if you feel like you need a little bit extra, then you can select a long break. And also at the end of the 25 minutes, if you feel like you still want to study or work a little bit more, you can also choose to do another 5 or 10 minutes, I believe it is, of study, and then it'll notify you again to take a break. So this one is really good for productivity. It's just amazing to have that timer there, and you can sit there and check your watch every now and then while you're studying and being like, oh, I still have 10 minutes left of study, I still need to knuckle down, put my head down for these last 10 minutes, work really hard, and then earn yourself a break, obviously, and go and stretch, enjoy yourself, have a walk around for 5 minutes. So yeah, this is just a really amazing way to stop yourself getting distracted and procrastinating from doing a task that you really need to get done or something like that. Also, just quickly, there is this one that I mainly use on my phone, but there is also an app for it on my watch that I do use sometimes at work. It is just this one called Sit in here. It is just an interval timer, so really great for taking group classes and stuff like that. You can go through and select how many sets of the exercises you want to do, how many seconds you want to do on, how much break you want to take in between the sets, and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, just thought to quickly pop that one in there. I do mainly use that one on my phone though. I do also have the MyFitnessPal app on here, which I use sometimes as well. So you can just quickly come in here and just very quickly add in some kilojoules. So I am tracking my calories / macros at the moment, so this is really handy if I don't want to pull out my phone but just want to really quickly track something and I specifically know how many kilojoules is in it. So I'll come in here and add that in there. If you are wondering how you can download apps onto your watch, there is an app store on here. You can just go in there, type in a specific app or something like that, or if you download a new app onto your phone and it is compatible with Apple Watch and has a app specifically for the watch, it'll pretty much automatically download onto your Apple Watch and you don't really have to do a single thing. So yeah, that is everything that is on my Apple Watch. That's all of the apps I love and use every single day. If you found out about any new apps in this video that you think you might download, make sure to leave a comment letting me know. I'd love to hear which one sounds most interesting or useful to you, that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up button. I would honestly appreciate it so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!